The lesson outcome for this video is, I can solve literal equations. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to do a progression of this equation right here in two other ways after we solve it the way we already kind of know how. And you'll understand this better once we get through this first example. So we have 5x equals 20 and we're trying to solve to find the value of x. Remember, there's always that guess and check kind of option or problem solving. 5 times what number equals 20? Well, we know 5 times 4 is equal to 20, so that would be our answer. However, if we want to instead show our opposite operation, we can do that quickly too. So 5x means that x is being multiplied by 5, so the opposite is to divide by 5. So if I divide that side by 5, I would have to divide this side by 5. And 5 divided by 5 makes 1, so now we have x equals 20 divided by 5, which is 4. Okay, so what we're going to do next is we're going to take an equation that's almost identical to that right here, where it says mx equals 20. Okay, I want you to notice that the only thing different here is that the 5 has turned into an m. Okay, this makes it more of what we call a literal equation, because instead of having a number answer, we're going to have variables in our answer. So our job is still to solve for x. In fact, the directions there might be helpful to think about. So solve for x. Well, we want to get x alone, and x is being multiplied by m. So what do we do to undo the multiplication by m? Well, we divide by m on this side. And if we divide by m on that side, we need to divide by m on this side. M divided by m, well, m over m is 1. So now we have x equals 20 divided by m. Now, since we don't know what m is, our answer is simply going to be 20 over m. And that's the thing that makes some students uncomfortable, but it is the answer to this literal equations problem. So our first one was x equals 4, a number value for x, and our second one is x equals 20 over m. Now notice what happens on this third one. It's still the same exact equation as we had over here, except for now the 5 is an m, just like it was here, and now the 20, instead of being a 20, is a c, is a variable as well. We're still trying to solve for x. So if I want to get x alone by itself, I'm going to divide by m. So I'm going to divide by m on this side and divide by m on this side. The m's, again, m over m is 1, so we have x equals c over m. And that is our answer for this question. Solve for x, we have x is equal to c over m. Again, it's all about isolating the variable we're looking for. Isolate means to get alone. So if we're trying to solve for x, we're trying to get x alone. We got x alone, and we know that it's equal to this, even though that is not a number value. Let's try another example. All right, so the same thing, we're going to just start with x minus 6 equals 12, and know that to solve this for x, to get x alone, to isolate x, we're going to add 6, again, to both sides of that equal sign. X minus 6 plus 6, that's what's left over here. X minus 6 plus 6. Well, we know that negative 6 and positive 6 cancel each other out, becomes 0. So we have x plus 0, or just x, equals 12 plus 6, which is 18. So the next one says x minus p equals 12. Again, this progression should help you see that this is no different than what we've already known how to do. So here we had to add the 6 to get rid of it. So here what are we going to do? We're going to add p. If I add p to this side of the equation, I need to add p to this side. Now this is the one that people will make mistakes on, so be very careful. Remember that we can only combine like terms on either side of this equal sign. So over here, negative p and positive p, those are like terms. It's negative 1p and positive 1p, and that adds up to 0. So those cancel. So we have x equals, and now this is where people want to do something they cannot do. 12 plus p is simply 12 plus p. Okay? It is 12 plus p. They are not like terms. 12 does not have a variable part. There's no p here. P has a variable part. It's not just a constant. People often want to combine these together and get 12p. It is not 12p. It is 12 plus p. And that is our final answer for x right there. X is equal to 12 plus p. Again, here our answer was 18. So be very careful with that. We can't combine things in this unless they are like terms. And then the third example in this progression, again, same deal as the first two examples. We still have x, something being subtracted, and then set equal to, instead of a number 12, we've got y. So what are we going to do? We're going to add p to this side, and we're going to add p to this side. X minus p plus p, again the positive and negative p's cancel. We're left with x equals, and now we've got y plus p. Again, these are two different variables. They are not like terms. We cannot combine them into a multiplication situation. It is simply y plus p. People want to do more work than they need to in these problems very often. So again, y plus p. Okay, one last example, and this time we have 4 progressions because we've got a little bit more work to do to solve for x. So if we have 2x plus 7 equals 15, let's just start again by solving this problem. We want to solve for x, so we're going to subtract 7 from both sides of the equal sign. These cancel. We're left with 2x equals 8. 15 minus 7 is 8. To get x alone, we're going to divide this side by 2. And if we do that on the left-hand side, we need to do that on the right-hand side. 2 divided by 2 is 1. So we have x equals 8 over 2, which is 4. Okay, again, we're going to subtract, then we're going to divide and get our answer for what x is equal to. So we're going to do the same thing here. 2x plus f equals 15. Okay, so same first step as we had right here. We're going to get rid of whatever's being added. F is being added, so we're going to subtract f to both sides of the equal sign. Make sure an equation is always balanced. Whatever you do to one side of the equal sign, you have to do to the other side because it keeps it balanced. These cancel. We have 2x equals, and now what we have here again is 15 minus f. You cannot combine those together. They are not like terms. Leave it as it is there. To get x alone, again, I'm not going to worry about this right here. To get x alone, I need to divide by 2. So I'm going to divide this side by 2, which means I have to divide the other side by 2 as well. 2 divided by 2 is 1, so we're left with x equals, and on the right-hand side, again, we have 15 minus x in the numerator, f, 15 minus f over 2. And this is our final answer for what x is equal to. We can't do anything else unless we knew that value of f. So now, how about bx plus f equals 15? Again, the only thing I've changed is I've changed the 2 into a b. Otherwise, everything is the same. Trying to solve for x. Now, by the way, some of these equations will ask you to solve for b or solve for f. And so you'd have to do some other steps, but in this case we're just solving for x in these examples. So I'm going to subtract f from both sides of the equal sign. Those cancel. I'm left with bx equals 15 minus f. Now if I want to get x alone, I need to divide by b. I need to get rid of that b, because b over b is 1. But if I divide that side by b, I need to divide this side by b. We're left with x equals 15 minus f over b. All right, let's see if you can do this next one. So go ahead and give this a try, maybe pause the video, see what you can do to solve for x, and then check back to see how you did. Again, a literal equation gets us all the way to where there's all variables, typically, and we have to solve for one of those variables. So solve this equation for x so that x is isolated or alone on the left-hand side. Then check back to see how you did. Okay, so the first thing you probably should have done, is subtract f from both sides. When we do that, we get bx equals, and again, h minus f, it's going to have to just stay at h minus f. They are not like terms, they are different variables. To get x alone at this point, we needed to divide this side by b, which means we needed to divide the other side by b. b over b is 1, so we are left with x equals h minus f over b. In the end, you actually should like these. Typically, people like these equations better, literal equations, because you don't have to do any calculating, you don't need a calculator, you're just going to subtract or divide by whatever variables you need to get to your final result. Just so you know, this is highly used in science classes, so you will also probably be visiting it in that class, and you can use your knowledge from this lesson to help you with that.